If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle. If you Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
It's Chubby's Let's Pizza again, like we did way back when. Yes, Chubby's for that great pizza taste. They use Augustine's ingredients, and guess what? You folks on the east side, they deliver. DA Reed Delivery Service will get your Chubby's Pizza right to you. It's easy. Call ahead, place your order. It's Chubby's Delivery right there for you. And don't think that they don't have cheese stuffed meatballs, sausage, and so much more. Chubby's right there for you.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle. Happy Thursday. Wow, a lot of action going on yesterday, as it was one of those days where after 2 o'clock, everything was in play, if you would. Right now, 55 degrees outside, and happy birthday going out to Beverly Beckman, Anna Blundo, Jean Tempesta, and Patsy Piscatelli. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all weekend long. You deserve it. As we get to Newswatch and the top stories today in Newcastle, PA, and we're going to start with something that's was really wild yesterday. Now, as I was on my way to the baseball game with Newcastle and Ambridge, I caught a hold of this. And this is Castle Towing and Roll-Offs in that area. And the fire was huge in that a lot of thick smoke. As you could see, it was truly amazing. And this was slightly after 2 o'clock area. And just a real difficult situation there. So you're going to probably be looking and getting more information on that as the day goes on. Then we embarked on the baseball game, which encountered rain right at the start, but was okay after that, and the Canes got everything in, and that was a win. And what a great thing there. And Canes winning 11-0, and very great game. So with all of that said, it's time that we take a look at what's going on with the Department of Health and COVID numbers. 4643 yesterday, and of that, those are the new cases, 2,384 hospitalized. So just doing the math, you've got around 2,300 approximately there. 446 put in intensive care. So the numbers have really stayed the same. The problem being over in Philadelphia as wow, they've seen a spike. It hasn't gone up as much as last year, but nevertheless, the numbers have gone up, and I happened to tune in the Phillies taking on the New York Mets. They had 11,000 people at the stadium. Now, I don't know if that makes any sense if the numbers are all over there. Maybe those numbers are down and they feel that they could still do that. But just to give you an idea, the Department of Agriculture COVID-19 restaurant enforcement actions, March 29th through April 4th. Restaurant and bar services allowed with the purchase of food, and the curfew has been lifted for removing alcoholic drinks from tables. Indoor dining is at 75%. Capacity is 50% of the restaurants that do not self-certify, and outdoor curbside pickup and takeout are still encouraged. This is what they're saying. So with self-certification, you are allowed to be at 75%, and that's a plus, as I feel people really need to get out. The Department of Health joins St. Luke's University Health Network, Muslim Aid Initiative to discuss vaccine hesitancy. A lot of people are kind of skeptical about getting the vaccine, but in a couple reports today, that was discussed by UPMC and by this group, As more vaccines become available across the state of Pennsylvania, more Pennsylvanians become eligible. We know that there are individuals that are hesitant to get it or still have questions about the safety and efficiency of the vaccine. And that's okay, Acting Secretary Allison Beam said. We're continually working to provide information to the public about the COVID-19 vaccine to ensure everyone has the proper information to make a decision on their own. The vaccine is safe, effective, and has gone through clinical tests. And that's an important note, as a lot of folks out there really having questions, having issues with, is this a safe thing to do? Later on in the newscast, I am going to cover some stuff that, well, and let's see if we can bring that up now for you, because University of Pittsburgh School of Health Sciences talked about addressing this and some of the things that should be understood. And I'm bringing this up right now as we take a look. In order to make an informed decision, learn the best practices for risk. Understand and be inclusive when you find out your information, and be clear when you're giving this information, and very compassionate, as a lot of people feeling that, and we've heard all the things about blood clots and what have you. Some true, some not true, and but a lot of the people that I know that have had the shot have done very well. So now, just while we're here, Biden, this is the AP rundown. Biden to unveil action on guns, including new ATF boss. City wrestled down with an addiction crisis, then came COVID. This is Huntington, West Virginia, and they're talking about that. Northern Ireland leaders call for calm after a night of rioting, and defrocked U.S. priest, Reverend in East Timor, accused of abuse. And so those are some of the things. Biden seems ready to extend U.S. presence in Afghanistan, too. Just give you a rundown on what's on the AP this morning and coming out. So let's get back to what we were doing. And we talked about the social media campaign and the shot. So those things making the news, and those are important as we move forward. Pennsylvania Office of Commonwealth Libraries announced project to provide broadband internet to underserved communities. Library communities and the broadband project will provide libraries with resources and infrastructure to strengthen their abilities to serve the community, hosting training and educational opportunities for participating, and identify broadband needs and projects within the community as they try to make that infrastructure across the board. Now, what we are going to do is take this break and head over to sports. Yesterday, and it's out there, the Canes with a big win against common rivalry, if you would, the Ambridge Bridgers. So that was a nice win for Newcastle. Let's head over to sports, see what's going on at the Cedar Sports Corner, and we'll be right back.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's get to Major League Baseball. Your Thursday, it's the Chicago Cubs at the Pittsburgh Pirates, 1:35 start, ESPN+. Now, as you continue on through your Thursday, Major League Baseball, the Indians taking a day off. The New York teams, well, the Yankees taking a day off. But the Miami Marlins will travel and play the New York Mets. That a 1:10 start. So all in all, not a great, well, this is usually their travel day as they set up for the weekend. Now your late game at 8:10 tonight, Oakland takes on the Houston Astros. So A's at the Astros, 8:10, and it's time to go over to hockey. Now, your Thursday, here you go. The Pittsburgh Penguins, 7 o'clock, take on the New York Rangers, and that is up in New York, ESPN+. Also on ESPN Plus at 7 o'clock, Boston taking on the Caps. Now, not a great big hockey schedule either, and that flicks you over to the NBA. And here you go for your Thursday. 7:30, the Lakers take on the Miami Heat. That on TNT. And then the nightcap, the Phoenix Suns at the LA Clippers, that 10 o'clock on TNT. Now, you head over to Cedars, get some great food, enjoy those games, a cold beverage, and it'll be just like summer. After all, that weather forecast has been really, really good. We're going to take a time out, and we'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
Now, welcome back, and little note, repeating our top story, fire broke out yesterday, and this is right off of Cascade Street, up there at Castle Roll-Off. That's the garage you see there. It's behind that, and towing, and so that area about 2 o'clock was quite busy. Now, as you take a look outside, we're at 55 degrees. And how's it going to be today? That's a look at the parking lot across the street. And here's a look at the Scottish Rite Cathedral. And we'll get a clearer look at Lawrence County 45 weather as we proceed through Newswatch. The Department of Conservation and Natural Resources and the DEP begin plugging legacy wells in Corn Planter State Forest, Forest County. Proper plugging of these legacy wells will provide benefits to the air, land, and water in the state forest, as well as eliminating potential safety issues. They don't go. Pennsylvania has been home to oil and gas wells for more than 150 years, and now many of these orphaned wells from yesterday are polluting our environment today. Okay, some that aren't. The 12 wells, which were believed to have been in the forest since the 1920s, are located in Harmony Township. This is the first phase of 4 phases project. They're talking about the old decaying wells as a significant source of climate warming. It's all the same stuff, folks, as they try and push the new Green Deal stateside. Now, continuing on with all that information from the state, Governor Wolf announces $2.7 million in funding to help businesses in Berks, Franklin, Luzerne counties grow and create jobs. And they thought I was just joking when I called him the governor of Philadelphia. Secretary of Agriculture visits rural clinics to encourage farm workers to seize the opportunity. Russell Redding was out there today, and the opportunity that he wanted to seize. Now it's the time to roll up your sleeves for COVID-19 vaccine, choosing to protect your health, and they're talking a lot about the vaccine. PennDOT accepting unsolicited public-private partnerships proposals until April 30th. So if you're doing that, check that out. Now let's go to weather, and we'll be right back. Currently outside, just to give you a rundown, 55 degrees, 87% humidity, actually quite nice. So let's take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. it again at Wendy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you'll already score at Wendy's Lunch. Do it again, just right for lunch or anytime. It's Wendy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Shannon Township. Call 724-656-1553.
GBG, Green Be Gone, Green Be Gone. Yes, Green Be Gone Pool Services. They are great. Angelo Perrotta here for Green Be Gone Water Cleaning. Look at this before and after. If your pool needs clean, it's Green Be Gone. They will help you get that sparkling crystal blue water that it just says summer. And if your water is dark, dingy, they'll treat it and get those green algae out. Green Be Gone Water Cleaning. Yes, pool water cleaners and their full service, they'll get you looking like summer. Call them at 724-714-1023.
BSP. Big Shot Bob's are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right you see. BSP has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSP. Big Shot Bob's will be your favorite place. Just like me.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's cloudy low of 56, how's the second part of your week looking as we head into the weekend? And well, local radar, national radar rather, you see we're in a clear type area. Now there is some cloud cover and some precipitation off to our west. I don't think you're going to get something that affects you real terribly. It's going to be more passing, and you're going to head into some pretty nice weather as you get to the weekend. So let's take a look. Last night, 56 under those cloudy skies. Now your Thursday, mostly sunny, a high of, yeah, you got it, 80. You're not seeing things. Chance of precip 30%, and that gets to be mainly after 4 o'clock. So Thursday night, mostly cloudy, 55. This is just like summertime. This is like, no wonder San Diego's jealous. Now, you get to your Friday. Partly sunny, a high of 74. Chance of precip 30%. And the showers probably later in the afternoon, shut off by 8. And then Friday night, partly cloudy, 53. So the showers will be kind of hit and miss, and that will bebop you into your Saturday. Whoa, get this. Partly sunny, a high of 78. That is just great. It's going to be 78. And then Saturday night, showers likely between from 8 to 2 a.m. and then mostly cloudy, 52. The chance of rain is 60%. But then Sunday comes out and here comes the sun with a high of 67. And we're getting spoiled with those high temperatures, so we got to get to 67 sometime. After all those days of nice warm weather, this is a little drop for you, but don't worry about it. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 48. Going to be the coldest night so far in the last few days. Monday, sunshine, 67. Monday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 47. Service, 47 East Washington Street, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero Kern Country Clippers, made in the USA, batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service special stars low at $69. All Jim Nickel trucks, 724-652-6911. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give Newcastle a try. We're a small town forever. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it for us here. Take a gander outside. It's going to be a great day. Sunshine coming up. And as you look at the parking lot, just super. Now, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of television, why, you just get and tell them this. Yes, we're NCTV45 The Train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, why, that's NCTV45. Check out baseball, high school baseball, NCTV45 in the Canes. And please support our local sponsors. It's very, very important. Make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.